breaking news. President Trump has just vetoed the National Defense Authorization Act. Let's go back to Blake Berman. He's got details as we watch the market still holding up here. Blake.
Liz, this was expected. The president had to act until tonight, and he has just sent out his official veto of the NDAA. That is the defense bill, $740 billion to fund the military. This overwhelmingly passed in Congress, the Democratic House, the Republican-controlled Senate. But one of the main objections from President Trump was that he wanted Section 230 to be repealed and included in this. Of course, Section 230, as you know, is the legal protection that social media platforms have. And this was the explainer, as the president wrote when he officially gave his veto. He said, quote, Section 230 facilitates the spread of foreign disinformation online, which is a serious threat to our national security and election integrity. It must be repealed, writes the president. We should note, Liz,
occurred Sunday morning. Buenos Aires. Argentina Coast Guard opens fire on Chinese fishing vessel. The incident occurred Sunday morning. Buenos Aires has issued a capture and arrest order for the Chinese ship. The Argentinian
tell you what lawmakers don't want you to know. Billions of your tax dollars about to flow out of our nation to other countries, and the president now threatening to veto that spending bill. Most of
author of Modern Warriors, and he joins us now. Pete, it's always great to see you. Dr. Birx said the following, quoting here, Merry Christmas to you, sir. She said, I will have to say this experience has been a bit overwhelming. It's been very difficult on my family. I think what was done in the last week to my family, these are all very difficult things. Look, for Democrats in Georgia, just days before members signed a petition demanding LA County impose a for taking a family trip over Thanksgiving while advising all Americans to stay home for the holiday. Dr. Birx just announced her retirement. Pete Hegseth is the co-host of Fox & Friends.
Were mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. You've been so good.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. It's your moment, man. You look at your wife now. You look at her. You look at her. You look.
Stimulus bill unless it includes a $2,000 direct payment to Americans. Good evening. President Trump has announced that he is going to veto the current stimulus bill unless it includes a $2,000 direct payment to Americans. Nancy Pelosi appears to agree. Over in Texas, the governor is moving to put Austin's police force under state control. Now,
put me on the lie detector test, and it was total Nazi. I was like dumbfounded. because I've done a lie detector test many times, and it was like super easy because I don't lie. And so they total mind effed me the whole time for like 2 days. So I went into resistance mode, and they're like telling me, we know you guys know how to go into resistance mode. It was like I had other guys coming in and effing with me. It was insane. I was like, what the hell?
8 years, at various points, it creates this 5-pointed star.
Right.
With Venus looking at the Earth, it would be right side up, but from the Earth, it's upside down. If we look towards Venus, the way they would appear would be the star at these various nodal points. So that was actually kind of a reference to our nearest neighbor who had very positive intentions and hopes for America. And
David and I were out here one time, and it was just us. And I was up on the flat, it was departure. And we're sitting here, you know, Secret Service is around, and they fire up the Air Force One, he's facing that way. And all of a sudden, Secret Service runs, they're all in their car right there, and he's shooting video. I'm holding on to the camera like this, shooting the thrust camera was just flat. Oh, it almost blew me right off the platform.